Hi, welcome to Grenada's Pavilion at Expo 2020 here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. We are very excited because one thing Grenada is showing off is its art. And we have one of our artists here, Oliver Benoit. What do you think so far, Oliver?
I think it's good. The art seems to have taken up a very prominent place in the exhibition, as far as I can see.
And you know, from what I can tell, Grenada is one of the only islands who has this much original art at their pavilion.
I agree. I look at some of the other pavilion, and yes, I attest to that as well.
But that creative potential in Grenada is one of our best assets, and it tells our own stories in our own way. So we're really happy to feature the artists who are here. I am very happy that we've had this opportunity to have some of our emerging artists show internationally for the first time. And some of these would be youngsters, young men. We have Gerald Gilbert here, who's showing these beautiful old paintings of the Carnage. We have John Henry, who is just a master of detail, and he keeps getting better and better. Behind us, we have Ingrid Newman, who made these floaty discs actually out of clay and then painted them with the earth of Grenada. So the red earth from St. David's and the yellow ochre in St. Patrick's. So we're very excited by these. These seem to be attracting a lot of attention.
This is Asher Maines talking about Christiane Buxo's work. One of the things I like most about her work is that she seems to be representing an underlying reality of energy, of vibrations, and particles. You can see in the work that it's made up of many different small parts. Her meticulous attention to detail makes this a very interesting artist to follow.
Another emerging artist who we have with us here in the pavilion is Salome Lawrence. She has only been working a few years in this method where she puts very highly textured, sort of abstract, sort of realistic, and you can see, when you step up close to her, you can see all of that beautiful texture that she gets with her painting. Some people call the boat building of Carriacou a craft, but I really think it's an art as well. And here we have Clyde Frank, who builds these model boats. This one is 7 feet long and 12 feet high, and it actually is remote controlled so that it can sail in the water. It's a pretty exciting piece of art to me because it really represents Pity Martinique. So this is the work of Godfrey Luke, who makes these beautiful little sculptures. He makes really big ones too. We could have sent one of his big bikes or his big rocket ships, but we sent these. Can you tell us, Stefan, what the interaction of these guys has been?
So people have loved them. It's been fun. Actually, people are more fascinated with the way in which he would have used all the mediums. The fact that, you know, he's taken all these natural materials and all these discarded things and put them together. There's a third sculpture with the drum. People have spent days trying to get sound out of it. And I think people are very fascinated with the way in which he's been able to take all these materials and
tell me about the children's response.
Oh, kids talk to this thing. Kids are having conversations with these statues. There was a kid a few days ago that actually sat next to it. His parents went around. He was playing the drum. He walked across, he talked to the lady. He tried to steal the cutlass off of the farmer. This has definitely been a hit with the kids. Kids love them. They take photos with them. I guess because also the height, they can relate, they can see eye to eye. That's my assumption.
Well, Godfrey Luke is really a talented and creative guy. And when you're in Grenada, you can go and see his work at Chip and Chisel Museum in Caliste.